So recently we got the announcement of Vegito and Zamasu. Well, they don't fuse, but you know what I mean. As you can see, I've been seeing so many people compare it to the Tech Gods and Mr. Truth too. Mr. Truth, I got my eye on you, because this ain't like that, not at all. And I'm going to explain to you with facts and logic and evidence, and I'm gonna tell you why. So as you can see, people are here complaining, talking about the Tech Gods. So, most people, most reasonable people are like, this is a mega fumble, because it is, and you know it is, and you don't have to, like, it's okay. Dokkan makes mistakes. It's fine. You can call them out. It's not gonna hurt you. They're not gonna lower your rates. They're not gonna give you less stones. You can call out the bad stuff. It's okay. So we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Here's what Truth has to say on the matter.
People will be obsessed on one thing. The people are obsessed about this gods thing. I'm a little lost on this, and I don't get it. And people have been like, oh, this is the reason, and every reason they say fucking sucks. It's just it's not a good reason. There's not a difference between what the gods are doing with Blue Gogeta and what Vegito is doing, seemingly. It's the same thing. I don't the point is yeah, we'll survive. Life will.
He's correct in that we will survive. This isn't the end of the world. It's just people wanted Daima first off. They didn't want this trash, man. But then some people got excited about a Vegito and a Zamasu, and they were like, oh, tag fusions. And then we saw the tag Rs. We all just made the assumption. And some people will say, well, you shouldn't have made that assumption. But why not? Why not? You expected this, really? I didn't. Truth didn't. He said, and I quote, 0% chance they don't fuse. And then they didn't. And he was like, oh. So if you come over here to the JP Dokkan Twitter, right? I believe this is the countdown celebration right here. This is countdown. And then, the countdown stops. We get the redstone thing, but all this stuff. Yeah, here's the end of the countdown. And look at this. This is the promotional image for the 7th, this right here. My issue with the recent fusions is the marketing, how they presented the units, because they didn't present it the same way as the Tech Gods, and we can just see. They didn't market the Tech Gods as a Gogeta unit at all. Look at that. Look. They have Gogeta here, Super Saiyan 4, and then they have the blues. And they actually don't market the Gogeta image even once until after Part 2 drops. Then they start marketing it as this card is Gogeta. It has Gogeta in it. It's on the categories. It's on They do that after everyone's already summoned, right? After the discounts or whatever, the free step stuff has gone away. That's when they do it. But look, no Gogeta. There's Super Saiyan 4 Easy A. There's 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. But look, still the blues, #1 in the App Store. Animations, no Gogeta. No Gogeta. Then Part 2. Here's Part 2 starting. And now that Part 2 has started, and they dropped a survey, I guess. I don't remember that. But I don't play JP. I always played Global. But look at this. Look, there we go. There's Gogeta in one image in the whole 7th anniversary. So they did not market it the same way. At all. And here's the post with Gogeta here. I don't know. It's a bunch of poll posts. But yeah, this is the first piece of marketing they had with the Gogeta. And then if they did celebrations like they do now, because what happened back then is we got the data download and the supers and like we already saw everything before the live stream happened. But if they did do it like how they do now, nobody would have known Gogeta was part of the card until this right here. See, there's the active skill right there, shows you Gogeta. Then after they do this, after they show the active skill, they're very upfront and forward and honest about Gogeta being an active skill, very forward about that. And then they show the animations, you know. But prior to seeing those super attacks on Twitter, like in the data download, this is what the community's thoughts were right here. Look.
Then we have the anniversary LRs. So looks like this is not going to be a blue Gogeta. It's a God Goku and God Vegeta that transform into blue Goku and blue Vegeta. Honestly, I'm okay with this. I think this is fine. I do think that like Goku and Vegeta in this fashion themselves are more than enough, you know, as sort of like an anniversary LR.
So as you can see, you know, Truth didn't think it was going to be a Gogeta. And the reason he didn't is because shortly before this happened, like, I don't remember exactly how long, but the Legends Fest with the Tag Blues dropped on Legends. And they had this as the LF, and everyone loved them. So this moment was still fresh and recent and new and exciting in people's eyes. Like, they weren't that pressed about it, Gogeta. Some people were. Some people were like, damn, really, no Gogeta Blue. And, you know, but that wasn't the majority opinion. The majority opinion was, wow, these look great. These are awesome. And, like, other people, too. Nano was like,
Oh my god, it's not a Gogeta Blue. Ha! Oh, we don't want double Gogeta. Well, you're not getting it. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to feel about this. Wait.
So, like, it some people had issues with it. Nano had issues, you know.
You guys get what you get. Hey, Legends players, you mad now? You mad now? Now you're not. Now we're the same. We're on the same level. We're on the same level. Okay. That's sick.
See, nobody thought Gogeta was there. Nobody thought that until the supers were put on Twitter, you know, till these dropped, and then.
No, Sean, they actually did it!
And that was the community's reaction to it too. Look, Nano doesn't do that anymore, man. What happened? So, you know, before the countdown started, they dropped this on Twitter, on JP Twitter. Let's play it. Listen.
機は熟したということか。
Okay. So, you know, I don't know exactly what they're saying there. But that's this. Listen, man. Like, how could you not make the assumption?
時だ。機は熟したということか。
When that's what happens, you know? Right? Like now, who didn't make the assumption, right? Who didn't? You're kind of weird if you didn't. Like, did you watch the show? Maybe. So, yeah, and then just look at how they presented the units as well. Like, we come in with the Vegito and Zamasu auras, with the theme of Super playing, right? Oh, look, fusion! Fusion! Oh my god! Damn, dude. Godly justice. Human justice. Oh, what are they showing? Oh my god! Fusion! So peak! So peak! Boom! Vegito! Vegito right there! Zamasu! Yeah!
What are your
Yeah!
thoughts? Could you guess which characters will show up from a teaser video?
Can you guess Can you guess which characters? Let me think. Certainly not the fusions. Do you get what I mean? This isn't like the Tech Gods. They're like, yes, they're both active skill attacks, but this is like completely opposite. Completely the opposite. Opposite scenarios. They marketed it. Yes, this is marketing. That's what this teaser video, the build up, it's all marketing. They spent money on that. Just because they say this, that can mean many things, you know? I mean, obviously looking back now, this means the active skill attack, but this also could mean the fusions only have one attack. Like the 10th anniversary fusions. They only have one Ultra Super, you know? Execute a crushing attack. Or maybe they're referring to the fusion's active skill. Because, you know, Vegito and Gogeta have active skills after they fuse, which are a crushing attack, you know? So, this could mean that as well. Obviously, I don't... you know, I think it's over. I think we lost. Like, this is an active skill. Nano didn't even know they didn't fuse until after he uploaded. It, like, regardless if they lied or not, they did not lie, but the marketing was misleading. He was misled. Truth wasn't sure either. He was misled. And, sure, you can say, well, you guys are idiots. You should have known. Like, they just didn't make it clear, you know? And good for you. If you got that right, good for you, man. Not all of us did. Nano didn't. Truth didn't. I didn't know until like they said it about Zamasu a second time, right? And I was like, wait, does that mean active skill? You know, like it took me a second. Took me a second to catch that. Very misleading marketing. That's why people are pissed. Because they thought they were getting Vegito, and their expectations were crushed. With the Tech Gods, we didn't think we were getting Gogeta, and our expectations were lower than what we got. We got something better than what we expected. And here, we're getting something worse than what we expected. So, very different scenarios. I'd compare it much more to Beast, Mr. Least, because Least released... And, like, we expected the transformation just like we expected the fusion right now. But we didn't get that. So our expectations were crushed then, and they're crushed here now. This isn't as bad because we have Vegetos in the game. But, like, if Beast was this bad, like, Vegeto's, like, this bad. Or, is that right? Is that... You get what I mean, man. You get it. Like, this is just barely better. It's just barely. Regardless, we will be summoning. You know, like what choice do we have? We don't have a choice. Let's pray for Daima, part 2. See ya.